No one remembered when the mirrors first appeared. They hung in the air above the city, hundreds of them, silent and silver, floating like forgotten moons. No rope, no frame, no reflection of the people below. Just endless glass, turning gently with the wind. Most people ignored them after a while. They said the mirrors showed nothing, that they were simply tricks of light or the remains of an old spell. But Sena could never look away. She felt them watching, not in a frightening way, but as if waiting for her to understand something hidden. Every morning before the sun rose, she would climb to the highest hill outside the city, where the air shimmered with the scent of frost and wild lavender. From there she could see the mirrors most clearly. Sometimes they pulsed faintly, as if breathing. Other times they aligned perfectly across the horizon, forming a silver road in the sky. One dawn, as the first light crept over the clouds, one mirror tilted and caught the sunrise. A beam of light touched Sena's face, warm, alive, and she heard a voice whisper through her mind, "Find what was lost above." The voice was neither man nor woman. It sounded like wind, remembering its own name. That night, Sena packed a small satchel, a candle, a compass that no longer pointed north, and a pendant shaped like a teardrop of glass, the only thing left by her mother. She whispered goodbye to the quiet streets and began her climb toward the sky. As she reached the first mirror, it shimmered like water, bending the stars around it. She reached out, and instead of cold glass, her hand met something soft, like warm mist. Then in a blink, the ground vanished. She was inside the mirror. The world she found herself in was unlike anything she'd ever seen. The sky was made of light and memory, colors shifting with every heartbeat. Floating islands drifted lazily among glowing clouds, and stairways of crystal connected them like threads of a dream. The air hummed with soft music, not from instruments, but from the space itself. Sena wandered through this world in awe. She realized quickly that every mirror was a doorway to a different memory, not hers, but of people long gone. In one, a child chased golden birds through a field of glass. In another, an old man carved shapes from sunlight. Each reflection was alive, breathing pieces of forgotten lives. But something was wrong. In the distance, a black shimmer rippled through the sky, a spreading darkness that cracked the mirrors one by one. The reflections screamed without sound. The colors bled away, leaving everything pale and trembling. Sena felt the pendant at her chest grow warm. She looked down. Inside it, a tiny light pulsed like a heartbeat. The voice returned, "What was lost above can only be healed below." She realized then this world was dying because people had stopped remembering wonder. The mirrors fed on memory, on awe, on imagination itself. When humans turned away from the sky, the mirrors began to fade. Sena knelt, closed her eyes, and began to remember the sound of her grandmother's laughter, the scent of warm bread, the thrill of rain hitting her skin for the first time. She remembered how it felt to believe in things unseen. The pendant blazed. Light erupted from her hands and spread across the mirrored world. The cracks sealed, the colors returned, and the darkness recoiled into the far corners of the sky. Every reflection came alive again. Children, lovers, dreamers, all shining together like constellations reborn. When the light finally dimmed, Sena found herself standing once more on the hill above her city. The mirrors still floated overhead, but now they shimmered with faint reflections, not of the sky, but of her. For the first time, she smiled without wondering what lay beyond. She understood. The mirrors were not windows to another world. They were fragments of the human heart, waiting for someone to remind them what beauty felt like. From that night on, whenever the people of the city looked up, they saw color in the sky again. Some said the stars had returned. Sena knew better. They had never truly left.